Yo, what up? It's your boy Rob, coming back at you once again with another video. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure that you do that. If you haven't subscribed, hit that bell twice, alright? And drop your boy a comment. So, what I wanted to talk about in this video is the way black people should deal with politics. And man, my nigga Denzel Washington aced this interview in my opinion. So let's take a look. We're gonna get into this, alright? I'm gonna stop this music real quick and we're gonna see what he said.
Mr. Washington, you're here in DC during an interesting time with the transition in the White House.
Man, look at his face. Exactly how he should be, suspicious. You know what I'm saying? Just
wondering who you wound up supporting in the election and why.
Go ahead.
Exactly. That's exactly what you need to say. Go ahead, man. Man, miss me with that bullshit. Nigga, get this mic out my motherfucking face.
Go ahead now. Fences.
How about this? I don't know if you saw it. There's a fake news story going around. It got thousands.
Look, he said it's a fake news story. Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. But I'm trying to figure out why my nigga Denzel sweating like this though. Like, nigga, why you so hot? You know what I mean?
Thousands of shares online. You saw that. And I just thought you might want to clear it up because people are confused.
There's a few words that start with F and end with K, but that one ends with E, but it starts with F.
Yeah, but just too vague. You got to be specific right now. F, K, and E.
What was the question?
He said, what was the question?
Well, that was a question. Who you wound up supporting in the election, presidential election?
None of your business.
None of your damn business. Excellent answer. Excellent answer.
None of my business?
None of your business.
Well, I'm only asking because the story was online.
But that don't change anything, motherfucker. He said it's none of your business. That means it's none of your business. It's none of your damn business.
But that's okay.
Huh?
Let me ask you this. What issue do you hope President-elect Trump tackles? What's number one in your mind with the new administration?
I don't know. You know, I'd have to be more informed to just say off the top of my head the number one issue. I'm not sure. Education, jobs, health. I mean, there's so many. Yeah.
I want to just ask you, though, about the issue of race relations, because the film touches upon that. Right now, under President Obama.
You can tell this nigga's irritated as fuck. Like, man, motherfucker, would you leave me the fuck alone asking me all these damn questions? It's hot. It's funky. And I want to get going. I'm here with my wife. I'm trying to kick it. And you all up in my shit. Nigga bounce. That's what he wants to say. Look at his face. He mad. He irritated. Leave me alone. Stop asking me about this dumbass shit.
Obama, over the last 8 years, in your mind, have race relations improved under his leadership?
Race relationships.
What do it matter? This is the disingenuous shit. Like these news motherfucking media people, they come asking a black actor, has race relations improved, just to try to squeeze a yes out of them so they can turn around and take it and say, see, even Denzel said. What, like, I mean, how the fuck would Denzel know? How the fuck would anybody know? The fact that we still have to try to get a damn study for reparations should tell you that race relations ain't gotten any better. And they're not going to get any better because the president is not going to be able to make race relations any better. That's an individual level thing.
Have to do with race relationships.
Boom, exactly. I'm going to run this back so y'all can hear what Denzel said.
Have race relations improved under his leadership?
Race relationships have to do with race relationships. You're white or whatever you are. I'm.
He said you're white or whatever you are. Let's listen one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, American gangster Frank Lucas.
Relationships. You're white or whatever you are. I'm black or whatever I am. We're standing here talking now. That's how we get things done.
Boom. This nigga literally just said the exact same shit that I just said.
You can't legislate love. The President of the United States can't legislate us into liking each other.
Boom. Again, this nigga just said exactly the same thing that I said. But if you listen to a lot of these talking heads, these anti-social justice warriors or whatever the fuck they call themselves, the AWGs and all that shit, they'll literally sit there and say that other shit is being said, and it's not. So exactly like, what are you doing with the type of reporting that you're doing? Culture war and wokeism and all this bullshit. Do you hear this nigga right here? Motherfuckers live in an echo chamber and they accuse everybody else of living in an echo chamber.
We have to step forward and ask questions about each other and engage. There's no law that says, oh, because I'm president, you all got to get along now. So it's up to us.
And there's been so many protests in America, especially during the election.
This nigga act like Denzel is like the motherfucking boss of the protest. Like, you act like when motherfuckers decide to go protest and shit that they send a motherfucking postcard out to every black person or some shit. That's not how that shit works. I mean, what the fuck? Why would Denzel looking at this nigga like he's crazy? Exactly the way that he should. We don't get a letter about a protest. That shit just happened. We turn on the TV. Oh, these niggas in the street tearing it up. I'm gonna ask Denzel about the protest like he was there. The fuck?
Black Lives Matter movement, for example, and those issues.
See, there you go. Black Lives Matter movement. You didn't. So, okay. So it's funny. You want to ask about race relations, then you talk about protests, and then, okay, I'm going to get right down to it. We talking about Black Lives Matter. See, you ain't no different than none of these other motherfuckers.
Has that movement in particular, the Black Lives Matter movement, helped race relations or not in America?
Well, listen, we live in America, and in America we have the freedom to express ourselves. We shouldn't take that for granted. So whatever the movements are, whether you agree with them or don't, they have the right.
Whatever the movements are, like how that motherfucking HR 40 hasn't moved anywhere in Congress like that.
To express themselves. So that's one of the great things about being in this country, that you do have the right to protest.
There it is. I think Denzel Washington aced. I think he aced that interview. But y'all may not agree with me. So let me know what you think in the comments. And I'll catch y'all on the next video.